Oh, I probably chose the worst people to have this review with today, considering that we've got Arsenal guys on the other side and me being manured or menu at the moment. But hey, just for you guys, I'll stick it through. But yeah, man, what a weekend! What a match day 2 weekend, guys. Start with you, Ntogo. How did what's your take on the weekend, man? Stood out for you? Any other thoughts?
The weekend was great for me, like you said, as an Arsenal fan. Even in these early stages, really, all our rivals dropped points. You guys obviously got embarrassed by Chelsea and Spurs drew, so they got 2 points each. And like those, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, maybe you guys will correct me if I'm wrong. I think those are the three main, like our main rivals. Because I think Liverpool and Man City are just in their own place there. Like we're still
Yeah,
much behind those two guys. So as far as
yeah,
the race for top four, I know it's only 2 games in, but I think rather we get like you know what I mean momentum now at the beginning because Arsenal. I don't know which month is it? December. But I wonder if Arsenal's going to have the same December thing, considering World Cup is going to be happening around that time.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's a usual slump in December or not. So maybe World Cup might be a blessing in disguise for Arsenal.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see
Hey,
how it goes.
I have hope. I have hope. Arsenal started like Man United last season, just so you know. So then things flipped,
Oh
eh?
yeah,
Things flipped.
Yeah,
yeah.
So you never
yeah,
know.
but I mean, two of our first three games were Man City and Chelsea, right? You guys have dropped. Okay, fine. We also dropped points at Brentford last season. But
Yeah,
you
Brentford
guys
clubbed us.
dropped points at Brighton. I mean, at home against Brighton. You know,
And
so
and it
Yeah,
doesn't help that it's Liverpool next
it's
Liverpool.
Liverpool next,
for Man
and then
United.
it's
Yeah.
something else. Yeah, for me, United, it's Liverpool next. Then it's another team. Then it's Arsenal.
And then it's us. Yeah.
So
So
Vugangane.
Exactly.
So Vugangane.
And yeah, again,
because
never.
I think and maybe I've got my laptop here. I'll just double check. I think after Liverpool, it's Southampton, which is a
Ooh,
for you guys. So by the
what
time
prowls?
like that, the shy free kick and I'm
Free kick. Try hit trick. I'm a free kick.
and
so
and
so it's
and
possible that yeah.
And De Gea is the Gea of 2 seasons ago. So, dude,
Ayavusa.
did you guys?
Iyavusa le
Did you
out.
guys? I know we'll come to you, Stu, but you guys catch the Nottingham game. He like
No.
Dean Henderson is what made you. He can play it out from the back. He can.
Mm.
He's good at shot stopping. Like,
Let me tell you what's the problem with Dean Henderson. When they gave him a chance at Man United, they told him to wear a cap. You see that cap made him not see what's happening on the pitch.
But sorry, just to like off ramp, why do keepers wear caps instead of sun like glasses? I've never understood that. Okay, I understand cap is for sun, whatever. But why not
Yeah,
wear like
Mama Kushange
Edgar
poor mfethu.
okay,
yeah,
goggles,
that's
yeah.
the risk.
Goggles, yeah. I guess something that can't break from your pool, you know? I've never understood that. Like I would have thought goggles make more sense than a
Cause
cap.
yeah, Edgar Davids wore goggles, eh?
Mm,
But he was the only player. Ever since him, I haven't seen anyone else.
yeah. Yes, so sorry, so yeah, so you guys are playing Southampton after Liverpool. It's late. It's Southampton, and then it's Leicester, which is also a tricky opponent. Like if
Ooh.
you guys could get 0 points from the first 6 games,
No. Because I see the point. It's possible for them to get 0 goals.
0 goals, dude. It's rough.
How can you go 2 games in and not even 1 goal?
No, we scored
Ah, that's
in our first. Okay, it was an own goal, but
exactly doesn't count.
You need to buy an Arnautovic. It's simple.
No, they said they're not buying Anatovic.
I'm just
They
being.
had pride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bad. And
But anyway,
use Jones.
just to correct Ntogo,
Mm,
Ntogos,
mm.
you mentioned that our rivals dropped points. Manchester United is not our rivals. So let's correct that.
Man United deals with our Everton, our West
Yeah,
again, man.
Rabaz,
You see how people
mid-table
for
teams.
you see how people forget. They released.
I'm joking, man.
Mm,
I'm joking. Table, last year what happened at Arsenal? We lost our first three games. Things turned around. So I still have hope for Man United. I,
there's
I
still a
still
hope.
think they can. Yeah, they may not win the title, but there's hope for them to be top eight. I'm on a top eight, number eight on the top eight.
You guys need PSL because at least PSL rewards top eight. Even Dala in BP top eight, what is it called now? MTN.
Yeah.
Dog, we won't even qualify. We won't even qualify for Conference League. Oh, that's how bad it is, dog.
But you
Yeah.
guys are wait, are you not in Europa? You in Europa, ne?
Yeah, with you guys together.
Ish.
Mm.
I hope we are in the same group, so I take you out fast.
No, boy. Watch watch me finish number 8 and win the Europa, qualify for the Champions League, and you win Europa.
True,
No,
it's possible.
not possible.
But anyway, from the games, like yeah, and also mentioned, I think the most important game was Tottenham and Chelsea. I knew it was going to be explosive, but I didn't expect it to be a 2-2 draw. That's number
That,
one. I didn't expect defenders to score for Chelsea. But
dude, Koulibaly's goal, like
dude,
dude, this guy is Lukaku. Like,
yeah, yeah.
like I think Chelsea just put Lukaku at the back and then disguised it as a new signing. Like that was a striker's finish. That was a very good goal. I didn't even
No,
know.
no, no. That was a brilliant goal.
What a volley.
But also, it's so like it also tells us what's going on, right? For two defenders to score your only goals, it tells us there's a problem at Chelsea up front.
Yeah.
They don't have an out and out striker. And the funny part is that they sent out Lukaku and what's this guy, Timo Werner, and they both scored.
Yeah, but yo, did you see Werner's goal? Werner's
Dude.
goal, like, the has spin, dude. That keeper is bullshit. Like
Yeah.
that. Uh,
But they
I
both scored.
no,
That's
it's
what's
fair enough.
important.
I
So
take your
you
point.
sold strikers, but you're not buying a striker. Like, what are you expecting?
Dog,
Mm.
how can you
They think Sterling's gonna be the answer, dude.
Mfana?
Like, and like Sterling scores goals, but like Sterling scores goals that you don't need. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Sterling scores at like 3-0. Phone is like since we need it,
Sterling
dog.
does not score the most important goals. That's the problem.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, it seems like they are struggling for goals because even their first match, they won off a
Mm.
penalty. They're easy to defend against for sure now because they they don't have
Yeah.
like with if you play without an out and out, you need really smart forward players. Team like City can play without an out and out because like that front three is just like really smart. But with I don't think with Chelsea those attacking players
Speaking of
have that intelligence, eh?
They
speaking of
don't have
City,
the
sorry to cut you off there, Strums. Like, is Bernardo Silva going to Barcelona? Like this Barcelona thing. I'm sorry
Dude,
for a
I I
different topic
I read the
because I
Hmm.
saw. I saw like okay, at the end of the game, he was clapping around the stadium, almost as if he's saying bye, and then he had like a Twitter message or whatever saying thank you for the support, almost like a farewell, basically thing.
so Vele is going.
It looks like
they've
it
pulled
looks like
they've pulled their fourth financial lever, eh? They've sold 25% of their TV rights for the next 10 years. So
We all know that's lies. Barcelona is lying.
Illuminati.
It's
Barcelona
lying.
Illuminati. Like all of this, if Arsenal does this, or if any team does this, FIFA is, Barcelona gets special treatment. Like
Mm.
at
Mm.
all.
More than a club, eh? They don't lie in their thing. They told us they're more than a club. So
No.
Illuminati Barcelona.
wow.
But anyway, yeah, just come back to EPL. Yeah, besides that Tottenham game, I'm glad that Gabriel Jesus is finally off the mark because yeah, I think it was heavy for him because everyone was busy saying, yeah, he's a Man City reject. Yeah, yeah, blah, blah. Well, right now, he has the same goals as Erling Haaland, who failed to score on his second game again for Man City. So it's actually tricky, and Harry Kane has already scored.
Mm.
I think Salah is the only one who's not on the scoreboard yet.
No, Salah scored the first week.
Okay, so Salah has one goal. So yeah, that golden boot race it has already started.
Salah scored, Darwin Nunes scored, Haaland scored. So all the top strikers have scored already, except for who? Oh yeah, all of
Who
them.
hasn't scored?
Well,
All of them
well,
scored.
well, you don't count Ronaldo anymore, right? So,
Nah, ikehla. Angeke sofa ikehla la.
but it's Ronaldo at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Facts, facts, facts. But another thing is, Bafetu, it just proves that you need to buy a English Premier League proven player to get immediate results.
Oh,
Only a few players come from a different league and adapt quickly. Only a few.
Yeah,
yeah.
And those are players that cost you 100 million or like above 60 million, like
Yeah.
Bohala and Nunos. But if you buy a striker that's out of the Premier League for less than 50 million, you're going to have a problem.
So weird stats. I don't know if you guys saw this. Haaland. So remember last season, Lukaku had like a record for the fewest touches in a game ever. I think at 7 touches in like a whole game. Haaland had 8 in the game against what did they play against?
West Ham,
Bournemouth. No, that's Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Yeah. He only had 8. Like in a team like City that has so much ball.
No,
So like, yeah.
no, like, dude, I think I've seen the problem. Remember, I was posting to you guys that City are probably a boring club for Haaland, right? Because Haaland runs. He's a guy that runs into the space, right? If you even saw like his goals that he scored, right? He doesn't. He can hold up the ball and all that, but City needs a player that's good with like interplay. And
Yeah.
Haaland wants to like run onto balls. Like he's more of a direct striker. So I'm not surprised. He'll probably score a lot of goals, but have very little touches because City they
Mm,
just build with the ball. They don't play direct. Eh?
yeah.
Mm. So yeah, I just found that um a bit weird. Like, I wonder if he's gonna get frustrated by that, by not having the ball and then only having, I guess, 5, 6 chances basically to like score goals. I wonder if he's got the temperament for that. But considering like he's still very young, might not have the maturity to understand that kind of thing. So yeah, I think that's something to just look out for going forward.
Good
Nah,
point.
Phil Foden gonna score more goals than him.
Yeah, dude. Like honestly, from the first game, I didn't watch the one against Bournemouth. I could see it. Like that guy was like making like if he was playing with like Paul Scholes, a guy that just sees a pass from can ping a pass into the space like without the interplay. Yo, that guy would score for fun, but like the
Mm,
runs that he was making, oh dude, I was like, cause City, you know what they do, right? They pass you into submission and then you just make that mistake and then they just walk it into the net. But
Mm.
Haaland, dude, yo, I don't know how many runs he was making. Like to your point, though, I don't think if he doesn't have the temperament, like he has to adjust this because seemingly I saw from the first game, like they haven't adjusted their game to that guy. They still wanna build from the back, interplay,
They're
and
not that.
he's not that type of striker. From what I've seen, like he's a like, hey, dude, played into space. I'll just chase after that ball. Like he's a out and out. number 9. So, hey, it's gonna be
Yeah,
interesting. Eh?
but if there's one thing I know, Pep won't change the system. He will need to fit into Pep's system if he wants to survive.
Mm.
Then
And I think he has the intelligence. I think he has the intelligence of doing so.
ish,
He just needs to accept he won't score 60 goals.
yo, dude.
Yeah.
Like he needs like a team that will make him like the focal point. Like,
Yeah.
cause the runs that I saw him make in that first game, like I've never seen a striker with such intelligence of like seeing a space. Like he just has that killer instinct that not a lot of modern strikers do because they're like very good at interplay. But I just hope
Yeah.
City don't waste him.
Specifically, because of his profile, right? Like of his size. Because like it's weird seeing such a big guy like running the channels like
Hmm.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they've got like okay. I'm not saying that they're similar, but I think they basically still have a Gabriel Jesus, right? As far as running into channels and stuff like that. But like I mean also like I think because of his profile and his size, he's also got another element that he can probably add
Mm.
in as far as hold up play, interplay as you say. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see his development at City. I think maybe because like Pep signings very seldom like are great in the first season. It's always like from season 2 where you start seeing like the real thing. So maybe we just need to accept that there'll be that adjustment period for him. So the
Yeah.
person the microscope should be under, I think, for Man City. Grealish. I think Grealish now like the season now where like you deserve to be at City, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not forgetting that it cost £100 million or whatever. Like this is the one. This has to be Grealish's breakthrough season. So I'm really going to be interested in watching Grealish as well for City.
True.
Nah, man. To be honest, I know we're expecting that from Grealish, but he's not the focal point at Man City. He won't reach those heights that we know he can reach. And if there's one thing I've learned about Pep, he does not mind benching you. He
Yeah.
doesn't care how much you spent.
It
And
doesn't.
for me, that's the right mentality as a manager. You need to just
Mm.
perform. It's as simple as that. And you also need to understand in a team like Man City, rotation is key.
Mm.
So you won't be playing every game
Yeah, look,
unless Kevin De Bruyne.
True.
yeah,
True.
and yeah. So like, the main man is right. So I don't think, as far as you say, focal point, yeah, no one can be the focal point. But I think, as far as like the supporting act, like Bernardo Silva was a very good supporting act for KDB. So I want with Silva looking like he's leaving, like I think Grealish's role. And look, I know there's Foden as well there, but I think Grealish's role is going to take on a bit more.
Mm.
Like he really has to like step up now, and that we don't need Bernardo Silva. I'm going to be the guy that's going to take it from here, kind of thing.
Mm.
So, yeah,
Yeah. Cause
As for Haaland, sorry, David, to cut you. As for Haaland, he won the genetic lottery.
yeah.
You he, you can't be that tall and that quick and that intelligent.
Yeah.
that guy is in a lab. I'm telling you. Like, but if I guess I,
Yeah,
Dude,
test tube baby.
I've never seen so much pace in a tall guy when like good ball control. He's not even like clumsy. Tall strikers
Mm.
are like,
Mm.
Lukaku has a bad first touch,
Mm.
and with that acceleration, the likes of, okay, Zlatan is slightly taller, but he's athletic and he's more technical, but Haaland is like, yeah, he's
Is
just a
that an-
package, man.
Yeah, but apparently both his parents are athletes, so that's why his
Oh,
mom was.
what does his mom do? Because
Mom is a,
dad used to play football sharp.
yeah.
yeah, his dad was a footballer. His mom was an Olympic medal winner.
Oh,
Oh, right.
Yeah, so he's a proper athlete.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yo, that's incredible. That's incredible, guys. But yeah, I think the match day 2 just elevated stuff a lot again from match day 1. Hopefully match
Mm.
day 3 continues in the same vein. I'm just I'll say I'd be looking forward to it as Man United, but yeah, for other guys,
Nah.
hey, it's a
But
big match
before we
anyway.
go, but before we go to match day 3, I mean, there's still one last game for match day 2 tonight, right? Liverpool and Crystal Palace.
Oh, that's a hot game, actually.
Yeah, it's starting like now at 9. So I just wanted to get your guys' predictions for the game. I guess before we move into, I guess, a preview of match day 3.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Considering what I saw with Liverpool versus Fulham,
Mm.
Crystal Palace played better football than Fulham. I know that for sure.
Yep.
So I'm going for another draw if Liverpool don't pick up their socks.
At Anfield, though.
Bro, that Liverpool I saw was weak. That midfield is killing them.
Mm.
The injuries in the midfield are killing them.
Mm.
And they also underestimated Mane's performances throughout the years. And it's showing.
Dude,
Mm.
we were saying the same thing with my roommate that dude, Liverpool are gonna miss money. Like you need a star-studded attack. You need like a selfless attacker, the guy that's not gonna care about getting the goals. Just a supporting act. Mane was that guy. He wasn't like the most elegant, but he just sacrificed himself. Like I think that attack, Diaz, Salah, Darwin, those guys are like, they want the spotlight, they want the limelight. I can't see
Mm.
Yeah.
anyone sacrificing themselves there. So yeah, good point there.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you think, Ntogo?
I hear your points, and I think they're valid points. But I just think Anfield is Anfield. Like, unless Vieira also tried to train them like Arteta and put the speakers on the training ground and we'll never walk up. Arteta
What cap is
Arteta.
that? I can never forgive my manager for like doing like you can't post your rivals like that. How does that motivate you?
Have you guys watched Ilonduza? What is it called again? All or
All or
Nothing.
nothing.
I still haven't watched it.
So I watched the first 3 episodes. So I watched that episode of where Arteta came up with the speakers playing "You'll Never Walk Alone," and I'm just thinking, what's okay from a psychological point of view. Okay, first thing, let me put it this way. I commend managers like trying to think out of the box and whatever kind of thing. I think fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But from a psychological point of view, as a player, if you see your manager doing something like weird, and it doesn't work, do you still like respect him? Like afterwards, no, it's Inshallah, right?
That's why that's why Young left, bruh. I think that's why Young left. Was like not a chance.
We
Good.
did all of this weird shit, and we still got whipped 4-0. It's
Bro.
like it's hard to look at you the same way as a manager and still have that
Yeah.
respect for you, kind of thing.
I actually wanna watch this. Like I'll pay money to.
It's entertaining. Watch that.
Ooh, wee. Classic. But what's your prediction, though?
My prediction, I just think Liverpool at Anfield is a different animal. I think Liverpool, it won't be an easy game, but I think Liverpool will win like 3-1. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 is a prediction I'm going for.
Yeah. Yeah, me 3-0, eh? 3-0. 3 clean.
Yeah.
3-0. Darwin 2, Salah 1.
Okay. I will see.
Yeah.
Let's go catch the game, gents.
All right, gents. No, see you on the other side when we do our match day 3 preview proper. Let's wrap up match
Yeah.
day 2.
Cool.
Peace.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Ciao.
gents.